Okay, here we are in the female bath. I managed to get here with pretty much just using Alex and Nash throughout the whole thing. Dragon Anger and Thunder Thrust. So, let's go see some naked chicks. This is the spring of the goddess Althena. If you enter its soothing waters, you can beautify your body. Do you want to? Hell yeah! Well, that sounds great. Oh, I almost forgot. This spring is for women only. I'm afraid your male friends will have to wait here. Enjoy, ladies, and relax. Okay, I don't know why the screen felt the need to darken there, but okay. Who's first? Oh, we have to insert disc 2. Hold on a moment. Well now, do you feel more beautiful? I knew you would. Hooray, that was Mia. Oh, you're back. Isn't the spring wonderful? Doesn't your skin feel smooth as silk? How about another bath? Of course. Take your time and enjoy your bath. Boys, no peeking. Got it? Oh, I guess you only get to see Mia. Well. Sorry about that, Jessica fans. You get nothing. Because I think I only had 2 soaps. Oh, I have 3! Oh my god. Okay, let's see if Jessica shows up. And if it's Mia again, we have been gypped. Oh, no, there she is. Of course, this is all jokes. I don't really want to see naked chicks. But I promised my friend, and so there we go. There was the female bath. Now, let me show you how I got here. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can't. There's monsters here, so... But in any event, the female bath, it's a very short forest, but the female bath, you just keep heading east until you get to this part over here. There are a lot of dead ends with a bunch of monsters, and there's only one treasure chest, which is like up in the middle of the forest. So, yeah. Okay, now that we've accomplished what we set out to do, let's use Jessica to get the hell out of here. It's interesting, though, that it showed Mia twice. I'm not really sure why that is. I guess it's just, like, randomized or something. Okay, now, we can move on with the game. Oh, and I bought a holy shitload of starlights, because I needed them to get through the forest. So, we're inadvertently prepared for the next part of the game, which is great. Just have to go through this scene again. You've returned, and you've brought more people with you? Just tell them to stay out of my way. The damned airship isn't done yet. But but it will be finished by the morning. I'll be upstairs making final adjustments, so stay here and don't touch anything. And that goes for your pack of sweet-smelling friends as well. He's even more charming than you made him out to be, Alex. By the way, did he happen to mention where we're supposed to sleep in here? It's alright, Nash. I'm sure he'll warm up to us in time. Let's find a place to rest. Tomorrow we see the frontier. Aren't you scared, Mia? I know things you don't, Mia. I know for a fact that Galleon is immensely strong. Much stronger than you, Alex, or anyone else believes. Oh, Nash. If we choose to fight him, Mia, we're all going to die. You're probably right, Nash. And I am scared. So why are you fighting? Because it's my duty, Nash. It's my duty as the next leader of the Magic Guild to protect the gods from harm. That's right, Mia. You're the next leader of the guild. That's why you can't just throw away your life. Flippity-flooby. That's why you can't just throw your life away like Alex and the others. Why don't you stay here, Mia? I'll fight Galleon in your name. Just don't do this. Thank you for your concern, Nash, but I'll be fine. I used to think a lot about how powerless I was, Nash. Mia, that's not true. I was born to take over the Magic Guild. I was reminded of it every day of my life. But the more I pondered my destiny, the more certain I was that I could never fulfill it. I knew I could never be a great leader like my mother. I was drowning in my own fear and uncertainty, Nash, but not anymore. I finally realized what I should have known so long ago. I have to live in the present. I can't worry about what could be, or what might be. I'm going to do whatever I can to make a difference right now. And when the time comes to take over the Magic Guild, I know I'll be ready. Mia, you've always been strong, but As the next leader of the guild, I'll do my best to protect our world from another Galleon. How about you protect the world from this Galleon, before you think of another one? No matter what happens, Alex, I will protect Mia. Tomorrow's the day, Jess. Tomorrow's the day we take on the baddest guy in the history of the world. So, you think we're just going to scrape out a victory, or will we completely embarrass him? I think you're as overconfident as always, you big fool. Stop it, you're getting me all excited. Kyle, what's wrong? Before we go, Jess, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you that I can't hear you, Kyle. Your voice is trailing off. It's nothing. What? Come on, Kyle. You can't tease me like that. Tell me. I said it's nothing, Jess. Now be quiet and leave me alone. Be quiet? Is that how you treat the woman to whom you were about to confess your love? Love you? How could anyone love your squeaky voice and your bad attitude? My attitude is just fine until you open your big mouth, Kyle. I bet those two have been fighting with each other since the first time they met. Alex, it's getting late. Why don't we go to sleep? That way we'll see Luna even sooner. That's a good idea. Ah, patience, boy. Delays are temporary, but mediocrity is forever. Alex, I know you're worried about Luna's state of mind, but when we beat Galleon, I just bet you she'll be her old kind self again. I guarantee he's forcing her to sing that evil song against her will. The bond between you and Luna is too strong for even Galleon to break. And I envy you for that.
Let's not waste any more time, Alex. Let's go to the frontier and end this now. The longer we wait, the longer Galleon has to come up with even more demented ideas. Every fighter has a weak point, Alex. Even me. But Galleon is too proud to admit he has one. And that is his greatest weakness, because all we have to do then is to find it.
Whatever Galleon is doing in the frontier must be more awful than we can imagine. No matter how awful Galleon's plans are, we could stop them from coming to pass if we work together. Face it, Alex, even our combined strength isn't enough to match Galleon's power. It doesn't matter whether you're or not you're the Dragon Master. Nothing matters now. Nash?
My work is done. Excellent. Let's go thrash ourselves one Magic Emperor. If we hurry, we could probably be home in time for dinner.
Don't get too cocky, Kyle. We're going to be fighting Galleon and the Vile Tribe on their home turf. It doesn't matter where we're fighting, Jessica. We're going to win. Nash, what's wrong? I can tell something is troubling you.
We're going to fight Galleon. We're going to fight Galleon? I've never heard anything so absurd in my life.
Nash.
You've all seen Galleon's power, and you're deluding yourselves if you think you can beat him. If you travel to the frontier, you're all going to die. Don't any of you understand that?
Nash, why are you saying this? What's wrong with you? What?
Galleon knows everything, Mia. I've been reporting to him since the beginning. I'm gonna tear you to shreds, you two-faced whiny little runt. I'm not letting you go to the frontier, Mia. I won't let you throw your life away.
Check this out.
Well done, Nash. Very well done. I only have one question. Which one of you wants to bleed first?
I'll never forgive you for this, Nash. Never. You have only yourselves to blame. You're prisoners of foolish ambition.
This is starting to feel like a bad Dr. Jones adventure.
This can't be happening.
I'm sorry, Mia.
Touching but unnecessary, Nash. You made the only rational choice.
What the hell was he thinking? What the hell has he done?
He's told Galleon about everything we've done. And now he's telling Galleon that we're going to the frontier.
That damn brat destroyed my engine. I assure you it won't be at all easy to repair. That engine was a masterpiece.
So what are you saying? We can't go to the frontier?
Not unless you happen to know more about engine repair than I do.
Of course we don't.
Who says we have to repair it at all?
What do you mean, Kyle?
Why fix it when we can replace it?
Of course, we can use the engine from Shear's balloon.
Shira, no, I assure you that anything made by him is entirely unsuitable. Sorry, old man, but we don't have time to wait for you to make repairs.
Let's go back to Raisa and look for the balloon.
But before we do that, we gotta get a bromide. Did we ever get the Jessica one? Or do I have to redo that? It looks like we didn't do it. Alright, I have to go do that as well. Let's see. This way.
friend of mine at Hot Girl News sent me the best picture ever taken of you, Mia. Now he's my best friend. I'm just curious how you failed to notice whoever took this photo. I mean, if he was any closer to you, the camera would have spontaneously combusted from your intense heat.
Please don't leer at me. Give me that picture right now, you nasty little troll, and you don't want me to ask twice.
Oh no! Oh no! Please don't take my pretty picture away from me! Don't take away my reason for living! Mia, I beg you, I need to gaze upon your flawless form. Alright, take it, but know that you could have saved my life today.
If I ever catch you with smut like this again, I'm going to take your life, spank boy. I don't know who's scarier when she's angry, Jessica or Mia.
My treasure, my masterpiece gone. I can't think, can't breathe.
Oh, cheer up. I'm sure the next Hot Girl News is on the way.
Oh, I get it. Only the Dragon Master is good enough to be your boyfriend. No, it's cool, I understand, really. I was stupid to think I had a shot.
Alex isn't her boyfriend.
So, you're saying I still have a chance? Enjoy it while it lasts, Jessica. Once he gets to know you, it's all over.
What? Is that advice from one husband to another?
Between Jessica and the Dragon Master, we have nothing to worry about. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll lend you one of my most prized possessions. Here you go. Yay, bromides. Just checking to make sure I had enough money.
That bad woman took me away to a scary place. It was full of monsters, and it smelled funny. But there was a girl there named Luna who was my friend, and she helped me not to be afraid.
Luna.
There were Luna and me and a lot of other singers in the scary place. But then they took us all back home. How come they did that?
Yeah, that girl that was kidnapped in, Lan forever ago is back as well. Oh shit, I don't have enough money. You rip-off artist. You just want the engine of the airship, huh? Alright, it's all yours for 30,000 silver. What? Do you know how much brew I could buy with that kind of money? 30,000? Are you loony? I don't really care if you get the engine or not, but I'm not the one who needs it, am I? Dick. Okay, so I need 4,000, huh? Thought I got enough money from those monsters in the forest, but I guess I didn't. Do we have anything I could sell? Yay, thank you. That put us right over what we needed. Good job, Kyle. Brings up wisdom, huh? Alright. I don't really think wisdom is all that important. I mean, I've never really increased that stat, and I've always beaten the game, so... Okay, here's your money, you basted. You have a need? I have a need. One airship engine for you and 30,000 silver for me. How about it? Alright, we'll buy it. Jerk. Thanks, kids. Thieves Guild is gonna make me Employee of the Month.
You're despicable.
All my money! Thank God I have a bunch of starlights, so we're okay. Shiro was Might's best apprentice, but he decided to leave here before his training was complete. The last I heard of him, he was living somewhere in the Luke.
Might was Shira's mentor? I hope his balloon is better built, what?
I hope his balloon is better built. There's an unnecessary extra better in there, Mom. Yeah, okay.
Might was Shira's mentor? I hope his balloon is built better than his students was, or something. We'll go with that.
This is Shira's engine? I hate to admit it, but it's good. Not as good as mine, I assure you. Could have been great. I've been a great inventor with more training. Never mind that now. I'll go upstairs and install this into the airship once I make it perfect, which won't take long. You and your friends can wait here, and I'll remind you all not to touch anything.
This is great, Alex. We're finally gonna make it to the frontier.
What's this? Why haven't you all taken off yet?
Because Nash destroyed the engine of the airship. He's been working for Galleon all along.
That's terrible. So, what about the airship itself?
It's fine. Mine is upstairs installing the engine from our first balloon.
Well then, there's nothing left for us all to do but wait.
Alex, you have to understand that Nash was thinking with his heart. In his mind, he didn't believe he was betraying us. He was protecting us from harm. I know how she feels, but what Nash did was so wrong. I believe in Nash. I have to believe in him. Because it would hurt me too much inside if I couldn't.
Nash is an idiot. How could he not understand the grief he's causing Mia? He should have thought about the consequences of his actions.
Since when did Kyle become an expert on relationships?
Next time I see Nash, I'll have to beat him senseless. This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna claw Nash's eyes out the next time I see him. It's not just what he's done to us, it's what he's done to Mia. When she's angry, Jessica's more like a cat than I am. thought that little gimp was our friend. We trusted him, and he blew it.
The frontier is a cursed land. I don't know what's out there, Alex. No one does. Are you certain you are ready to venture there? Of course. I knew you wouldn't let me down, Alex. In fact, there are times when I wish I was as brave as you. Looks like Might has an announcement to make.
The airship is complete. Come upstairs and have a look at aerodynamic perfection.
With the power of the four dragons, Galleon might well be invincible. But only if you try to fight him on his terms, Alex. You have a power that cannot be measured, and that Galleon can never steal from you. Do you understand what that power is, Alex? Do you know how to use it? I know you think I'm just a babbling old man, Alex, and you're probably right. But I hope you can at least draw some useful advice out of my ranting and raving.
Given time, I could design and build a far superior airship, but this will have to do.
I could hardly wait to see the look on Galleon's face after I stick my boot up his pooter.
I hate to admit it, but Kyle's confidence is infectious, isn't it? I don't understand why they're so excited about what we're going to do, Alex. There's nothing cheerful to me about the thought of taking someone's life. Unless it's Nash's. Don't worry, Luna. We're finally coming.
Alex, do your best. I will.
Oh, oh. Whoops.
Hold on a second.
All aboard! Next stop, the frontier.
Quite an amazing resemblance.
What's that, mate?
One between that Alex kid and you at that age.
Really? I think I was a bit more stylish back than that.
Stylish? If you knew what style it was, you would take off that beret and burn the damned rag.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry you must undo what I have done. Good luck, and Godspeed, friend.
What a hard place. No trees, no grass, no life. This is the frontier, untouched by the hand of the gods.
So where's the Val tribe? Where's the Magic Emperor? The sooner we wipe them out, the sooner we can leave this nasty place.
What's that?
Please insert disc 1. And then immediately after this, it's going to say, please insert disc 2.
She's in there. So is Galleon.
There it is, Jess. Are you ready?
Not to steal one of your lines, Kyle, but I was born ready. Hang on, everyone.
What was that? You just bounced off thin air? Come on, Jess, we have to get through. Try it again.
There's some kind of force field around it. I'll try again, but there's no guarantee we're getting through. It's not working! Please stop before we crash again. We could ram into that magical barrier 1,000 times over with no effect, Jessica.
So would anyone like to suggest what we should try next?
Look, there's a town over there. Let's land and see if we can find another way in.
You must be the new miners, right? Say, has anyone told you how much you look like humans? Well, you do. I don't make ugly bugs, I just call them. Have you heard all the rumors about humans in the frontier? Not that I really care, mind you. If we capture them, we'll just put them to work in the mines. I'm sorry, don't hit me. I'll go back, just don't hit... You're not guards, are you? Don't tell them I'm here. I just need to rest for a few minutes. I'm so tired. So tired. The guards say they're going to help kill... The guards say they're going to help Galleon kill the humans, but they're beating up on us in the meanwhile. Working for Galleon is a privilege. He's going to turn the ore from this mine into the ultimate weapon and take care of the humans for us. Then he'll lead us to the land of Althena and let us live in the glory of his magic. That's why I work so hard. That's why I dig until my hands bleed. Galleon will take us to Althena's world and make it ours. That's why we swear our allegiance to him. Zenobia says she cares about us, but as far as I can tell, she only cares about her own ambitions. If she really cared, she wouldn't have us working under these conditions, literally killing ourselves for her. Phasia is the only one of the three sisters who actually seems to take notice of us when she visits here. Hi there. We're all working hard to find the last bits and pieces of ore, so it's a little crazy in here. The mine's straight through the middle door. Please be careful. Are you new miners? I'm not allowed to let you rest here, but I can at least do this for you. I know it won't last for long, but I hope it's enough to help you survive the rest of the day. The metal we scrape out of the earth is used by Galleon for his creation. Every piece, no matter how small. I can't wait for him to crush the world of the humans. The last tunnel we dug is shakier than the hyperactive kid on 5 bowls of sugar flakes. The roof's gonna crumble the next time a miner sneezes, belches, or farts inside it. If you try to tell anyone in charge about the danger, they just slap you silly and send you back to work. think this guy sings. No? Where the hell's the singer? Whatever. Zenobia told us that obeying Galleon would benefit the Vile Tribe, and I still believe that. Being forced to work until I die of exhaustion sure doesn't benefit me. Ugh, drank too much. Supposed to be humans around here, but too drunk to search for them. You kinda look like humans, but the booze is clouding my eyes. Maybe another drink will clear them. I've been finding it really hard to drink lately. I don't know, maybe it's time for me to quit.
Or maybe it's tough to drink with that helmet on.
That's it, my helmet! Maybe I should ditch my sword and shield, too. I'm willing to do it, whatever it takes to speed up the drinking process. You are, without question, the ugliest members of the Vile Tribe I have ever seen. Monsters like you give monsters like us a bad name. Sorry, but I ain't allowed to serve minors. The only ones who get drinks are those lousy no-good guards. I'd gladly pour brews for all of you if it didn't mean getting my limbs hacked off. That's okay. I'm pretty sure the only ones that can actually drink in my party are Kyle and Jessica. Okay, this place.
sure there isn't a treasure chest over there. But I'll check. Huh. Well. Even though you played this game before, you can be wrong.
Summon elemental power.
Okay, that brought me back to the entrance.
By the power of Althena. Summon elemental power.
One of these days, I really have to just make myself a freaking map of this area. I thought that was gonna lead me to a chest, but I don't think so.
Althena, lend me your power! By the power of Althena!
Brings me back to the first area. I think this is. Or not. Many times since I've played this game, I always get lost here. It's a very crazy place. At least we have cool music to listen to. Fuck. I'll figure it out eventually. It'll just take some time. Let me just check something. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. That's all I had to do. The rest of the mine is a lot easier to get through. Okay, I'm digging. You don't have to jab me in the butt with your sword again, really. Hey, you're not a guard. Sorry about that little outburst. These days, I just kind of expect the steel spanking when someone sneaks up behind me. No matter how hard we work, the guards keep coming up with new reasons to beat the crap out of us. You better watch your backs and your butts while you're at it. We dig and dig until we choke on the dust and dirt, and it never stops. The digging never stops. I envy those who died. I envy them because they don't have to dig. We've been busting our humps for weeks, and the grindery still isn't finished. I'm beginning to wonder if it will ever be finished. Help! Please! Help me!
That cry came from the room we just walked through. And so did that awful sound. One of the mine tunnels must have collapsed. Hurry, we must go back and try to help.
We can't go back there, Jess. Are you forgetting that we're sneaking around this place? If the guards see a bunch of humans running around, this gig is up.
So what do you suggest we do? Leave the poor slave miners back there to die? Real compassionate, Mr. Nice Guy. Comments like that make me ashamed to know you.
Look, Jess, I want to help too. But the reality is that if we're caught, we're just as dead as they are. I'm tired of arguing. Alex, you make the call. Do we help the miners or keep going? We must try. We must try to help them, even if what they're doing is wrong.
Because if we don't, we're just the same as the Magic Emperor.
None of you have a lick of common sense. But hey, I hear that birds of a feather flock together. Let's go. Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna help you. If I don't keep working, I'm dead too. Then just stay out of our way, you gutless wanderer. He's alive. You did it.
Oh, I'm so happy.
What the hell is going on here? You all know you're not supposed to stop working for any reason. Leave this fool to die and get back to work before we decide to execute the lot of you. And don't think for a second that we won't crush your worthless heads if you disobey. Remember that you were brought here because you were too weak to fight in Zenobia's hordes. If you don't serve her by working in the mines, you're not fit to live anyway. Wait, who are you? You're humans, all of you! You are correct, sir, but can you guess which one of you I'm going to kill first?
Summon elemental power.
Did I ever mention how much I enjoy winning?
Yeah. We've heard it before. Let's get out of here before we attract any more attention. Interesting. They saved that miner's life, even knowing the danger they faced in doing so. With such selfless bravery in their hearts, they might yet defeat the Magic Emperor.
I always feel great after doing my good deed for the day.
What are you talking about? You're the one who wanted to run away, you dumb bastard. But then again, you did help when we needed it. Sorry for the name calling.
can't.
Summon elemental power.
this place?
These look like markers, Nall. Grave markers. This must be where the miners are buried.
This is what they're doing with their dead? How pathetic.
All we can do is petition Athena to watch over them with the honor they deserved. It's a statue of the goddess, but what's it doing in here? Is the VII tribe...
You are the ones who saved me when the timer collapsed. Thank you. Question. How'd you get here before we did? There are many shortcuts and other passages in the mines that only we miners know about.
Can you tell us why there's a statue of Athena here? I thought the VII tribe hated the goddess.
This is true. We have hated Athena since she banished us to the frontier 500 years ago. But the only way we could survive here with such weak magic is to look to the very goddess we hate.
What irony.
A warning before you go. The VII tribe doesn't know what you humans are really like. They want to help Galleon destroy you. Please be careful.
Cheer up, Alex. I have a good feeling we'll find Luna soon.
Summon elemental power.
Uh-oh. It's quiet in here. We all know what that means. Let's get ready to rumble. Alex! Alex, I'm blind! I can't believe this. I always thought that saying was just a myth.
What are you talking about? The entire cave went dark.
Trust me, Null, you really don't want to know what he's talking about. Enough with the wisecracks. We're in trouble here. And they both scream. Aye, she says.
What's happening? Jessica, Mia!
Alex! A cowardly act from a master of the yellow arts.
Let them go before I cleave you in two, wench.
Yeah, what he said.
My, aren't the two of you intimidating? Give me a moment to think this over. Should I release your precious friends, or should I make use of them? What to do? Ah, I've just the ticket. A fight. Kyle versus Alex, to save their dear friends. Should you fail to cooperate, you'll be witness to an uncomfortable execution.
The only woman I take orders from is Jess, you skanky scab sucker.
Oh, sticks and stones and all that. I'm afraid your schoolyard taunts have failed to achieve the desired effect.
I shall see a bloodletting. I care not whether it happens to be yours or theirs. You heard her, Alex. Let's give her what she wants. Kyle's actually putting in some effort, but I'm not gonna waste my MP on this. Do you think you're really fooling anyone with that pathetic show? Show me your true skills, now! If you do not, you shall witness your friends writhing fatally before you. I can't. I can't do it. What? You would choose to let your friends die rather than fight to save them? I'd gladly save Mia's angelic life. But there's no way I'm gonna put my life on the line for that beast chick. And there's no way I'm gonna fight the Dragon Master because I don't want to lose.
Kyle, what? I knew he was selfish, but I didn't know he was this bad.
You're bluffing, buffoon. Look me in the eyes and tell me I'm bluffing, Zenobia. You've never had to suffer through one of Jess's temper tantrums, have you? Go ahead, finish her. I could use a little peace and quiet.
Kyle, you brainless mutt! What are you saying? I don't yell at you that much.
Oh, so I'm brainless? Oh, so I'm a whiner? You know what you need, Jess? You need the discipline your dad never gave you.
Is that what you really think? I dare you to come up here and even try it. Kyle, this might not be the right time to vent your frustrations.
Unbelievable. I have a feeling this little tete-a-tete is going to be interesting. I suppose I'll kill you first, then. There. I suppose I'll kill you first, then, Alex, and watch the quarrel next. Okay, it's broken. That's great, Jess. Now come on and get down here. Ready, Mia? Ready. Damn it. Not again.
Wow, you were bluffing.
Of course. The smarter they think they are, the easier it is to fool them. Every time I have you at my mercy, you manage to escape. But not this time. Your performance is over. It's time for the final curtain to fall. Farewell. And I didn't exactly prepare myself for this fight, so this should be interesting. bastard.
Summon elemental power.
Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. She got over the mute really fast.
Althena, lend me your power! Summon elemental power. Althena, lend me your power! Summon elemental power. Althena, lend me your power! Summon elemental power. Summon elemental power.
Well, thank you for not muting Alex. I appreciate that. Yay, we did it. Kyle, I never knew you were such Italian. I never knew you were Italian! Kyle, I never knew you were such a talented thespian. That was the best acting I've ever seen, and you ad-libbed all your dialogue. Thespian? Aren't I the wrong gender for that, Jess? I wasn't acting, I was just speaking the truth. What? Don't tell me you're gonna stand here and deny that you whine like a weak old puppy. It's so much fun to watch you two fight. I can always see the smiles in your eyes. The only thing that's gonna be in Kyle's eye is my fist. Yikes. I think we just crossed the line from playful to pissed. How about a truce until we find Galleon's castle, Jess? Fine, whatever.
be like this much longer. Soon, it will be the humans' turn to suffer. What is this?
It appears to be a protective cocoon. The walls of the sac absorb the weak magic field of the frontier and irradiate the inhabitant with life-giving power. The weaker members of the Vile tribe might have to stay in cocoons all their lives. How horrible. I can't begin to imagine spending a lifetime zipped up inside a hideous flesh bag.
Yeah, the Vile tribe might lead difficult lives. That's no excuse for them to invade our lands and kill us. Whatever bitterness they have should be directed at Althena, not her creation.
You're right, Kyle. Living like this might have stolen away whatever reason they once had. I'm getting a weird feeling about this place.
What's wrong, Jess? Do you sense some kind of danger?
No, Kyle, not danger. This place just feels oddly familiar.
Yeah, well, I'll keep one hand around the hilt of my sword just in case.
Hey, who's that?
Welcome to the village of Caden. We've been waiting for you.
You look like a worker from the Talon Mine. So, what are you doing here?
Hey, look at that.
This is a shrine to Althena. That's why it felt so strange when we came here. What's going on here? And who are you?
Phasia! It's a trap. Everyone, draw your weapons.
No, this is not a trap, and I will not engage you at this time. You were guided here so that you could learn the way to enter Ruid. The Vile tribe lost many lives building that armored encampment, and it cannot be entered by any means save one. Which is, there is a hidden door to the left of the front gate. It is opened with a password that is given only to select members of the Vile tribe. Phasia, why are you telling us all this? And why are you helping us? The Vile tribe has been sentenced to a slow death for 500 years. From the moment we were banished to this barren wasteland, we were dying. And unless we claim some of Althene's power for ourselves, our end is all but certain to come about during this generation. My sister Zenobia said we must seize that power by force. Althena's will must be bent to serve our immediate need for survival. I do, however, have my reservations about her methods. Instead of stealing Althena's power, I believe we can beg forgiveness. After all, we were the ones that transgressed the bounds of good. I believe that in her love and wisdom, she would welcome us back into her light. For you see, I have watched the progress and discovery you have made on your journey. And I have realized that what my sisters are doing is wrong.
Why should we believe a word of this, Honey Lips? For all we know, this is just another one of your tribal tricks.
You are free to choose for yourself whether to believe what I say. I do not expect your faith in me to be easily gained back. If you insist on seeing me only as an enemy, I would not be surprised. In that case, I would have to fight all of you alongside my errant sisters. Because my tribe deserves a chance at the real life in the real world. What should we do, Alex? She really sounds like she's bearing her soul to us. I think we should trust her, Alex. I mean, she waited here for us. I don't think all of the Vile tribe are bad people. That's become clear to me since we arrived on the frontier. They might look different, but they act and feel much the same as humans do. I think she deserves our trust, Alex.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Mia.
We believe you, Phasia. Password to open the hidden door at Ruid is Green Earth. It's what every member of the Vile tribe yearns more than any I was about to say any other. It's what every member of the Vile tribe yearns more than anything to see.
It's time for you to settle the question, Alex. Is your strength, the strength of Althena and of her children, enough to overcome the power of the Magic Emperor? Meet with him, Alex, and hold out the answer for the whole world to see. Phaecia. This is Ruid? It's quite a formidable fortress, that's for certain. I doubt we could break through this door even with our combined effort.
Which is why I'm glad we have the password.
Okay, time for the password. Does anyone remember it? I believe it was Green Earth. Perfect! Thanks, Mia.
What do you think Galleon's gonna say when we find him? Oh yeah, you won't be able to speak with my hands around his throat.
The Green Earth is something we all take for granted. But the Vile tribe would do anything to live there. It's so sad.
Alex has no comment on the matter.
Oh no, not AI.
Oh well, at least she's not wasting her MP.
By the power of Althena.
What's that agility? Oh well. Haha! always loved this. I've always thought it was funny. Whoa! Didn't even give me a chance to move.
Summon elemental power.
Ho ho!
By the power of Athena.
Yay, we made it. I'm gonna see if I can save these angel rings. I don't quite think we'll need them. Let's hope I'm right. Well, well, well. To what do we owe the honor of this visit, humans? It's not often we receive visitors here. In fact, we discourage the practice. Who are you? My name is Tabin,
And this, as they say, is your lucky day. For you see, you have come at precisely the right time to witness the extraordinary. Today is the debut of my latest invention, the Mobile Magic Masher.
Sounds interesting, but you might want to think twice about the name, bud. By the time we're done, you'll be changing the name to Immobile.
Alas, your feeble words won't save you, human. It's time to introduce those who disobey the Magic Emperor to the true meaning of terror.
I don't like the sound of that one bit.
Tabin wasn't lying. There's powerful magic very close to us. I can sense it. You didn't listen to me! I warned you, but you didn't listen! How ignorant and irresponsible can you be?
I recognize that voice.
Afraid to show yourself, traitor? You should be. Afraid of you? You're the one who's going to feel fear, Kyle. I just gotta say, I love this music so much. Inside this armor, my power is amplified beyond measure. You can't stop me. You can't even hope to slow me down. Your only choices are submission and servitude, or failure and death.
Alex, is it just me, or does Nash look kinda like a giant chicken?
If you value your lives, you'll cease your disobedient course and obey the Magic Emperor. Don't force him to destroy you and everything you care about. Shut up, you moron. You think I'm gonna listen to you after what you've done? I'm gonna knock you and that ridiculous getup of yours to the Blue Star and back. I wasn't able to talk any sense into you before, so why should you start listening now? Now I'll have to use force, but don't fret. I shan't kill you. That comes later and not at my hand.
Check this out.
I'm so tired. Damn you, Nash. Mia, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. I did all this for you. Nash. You idiot! Did you really think that doing this would make me happy? What made me happy was when you were helping us, when you were helping Alex. Don't you understand why he's trying so hard to save Luna? Don't you understand anything? Please, Nash. Please stop this cruel charade. I love you, Nash, but I hate what you're doing to us. I'm sorry, Mia. I really messed things up this time, didn't I? Oh, Nash. I'm sorry, Mia, and all of you. I thought I was doing what was best, but I was really thinking only about myself. I only wish I could take back everything I've done. Nash. Alas, despite this little change of heart, the power of my invention must be known. I won't let you all depart without a minor demonstration via remote control. Behold the power of the Mobile Magic Masher, humans! I knew that apology was just another damn lie. You're dead, Nash. Dead! That wasn't me, Kyle. I'm not doing anything. Nash? Help me, Mia!
Althena, lend me your power!
Oh, wow. Okay. Just one, huh? Maybe I won't need Ice Shell for this. should have spread them out a bit more. But that's okay. We should be able to do this.
Althena, lend me your power! By the power of Althena! Althena, lend me your power! By the power of Althena! By the power of Althena! Althena, lend me your power! By the power of Althena! Althena, lend me your power!
Hooray, we did it! And we didn't even waste any items. Except, you know. Quite a disappointing performance, I must admit. Ah well, back to the drawing board for that one, I suppose. Enough of the games, though. The time is at hand for the main event. The unveiling of my life's work, the grindery. Say something stupid, Nash. Give me a reason to slap you silly, you mentally castrated nincompoop. That's better.
Come on, Kyle. I think Nash knows what he did was stupid. I mean, really is stupid. And if Mia didn't slap some sense into him, nothing will. I forgive you, Nash. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, of course. But I forgive you. Alex, do you forgive him too?
No, of course I do. We're all friends, aren't we? We're all friends, aren't we? Besides, we'll need his help to stop Galleon.
Welcome back, Nash.
Mia, everyone, thank you. Tabin wasn't lying about the grindery. It's an armored castle that moves. In fact, it's very nearly complete. And once it starts moving, it can't be stopped. So we mustn't waste any time. What? A moving castle? I think you're still dizzy from that slap Mia gave you. It's all true, but no time for details now. We have to reach the activation room. Luna.
Quickly, Alex.
So glad I didn't waste any angel wings. I didn't really think we needed them. Nash is pretty fairly easy to defeat.
ever put the new mace on you? No.
Well, well, well. So you made it to the frontier at last. And you even stole the title of Dragon Boy. But guess what, my dull little foil? You're too late. Really? Looks like we're right on time to pound you to a bloody pulp. Luna, where is she? Resting peacefully in the slumber of my design. But I shall awaken her soon.
If you've done anything to her, you'll answer to me.
I answer to no one, rodent, and soon you'll witness the manifestation of that fact. Galleon! Apparently, our little hero isn't the patron of the theater. This isn't the time for our final confrontation, Dragon Boy. As any dullard with an ounce of culture knows, that time is reserved for the third act. Your amusing little trials and tribulations just brought our second act to a close. I do expect you to be a cooperative dear and save the best for last, Dragon Boy. Won't you play along? Tabin. Yes, Magic Emperor. The grinder is operational. How lucky you are, human. You survived the journey to the frontier and the attacks of my magical weapons. And now you're alive to witness the most important event in the history of the world. No, we're too late. Magic systems initialized. Power output maximized. Behold, humans, gaze upon my finest creation, the grindery. What's happening? Galleon! Don't worry about him, Alex. Worry about us. Goddess. We're dead. We're all dead. What would happen if that thing attacked a town?
They've got Luna in there, Alex. We have to stop it.
But how are we going to cross the desert of death? Why, in the airship you tried to destroy, butt-brain. Yeah, we need to have a little talk about that stunt later, Nash. We have to follow that monstrosity, for Luna's sake.
Check this out. Check this out.
Oh, good job, Nash. You did it all by yourself.
Check this out.
Ooh, almost got me there. Oh, now I'm gonna have to fight that thing. It's stuck in the doorway.
Check this out.
Oh my god. I never knew that there was a shortcut. Oh, I'll have to remember that for the next time I play the game. Sheesh. Okay, we have to do something before we follow the grindery.
this out. Check this out. Check this out.
The VII tribe has always known that humans are evil, but now I feel like I know nothing at all. Have we been wrong all this time? Athena's children and the VII tribe really aren't so different after all.
It's true, and once we all realize that, we can learn to live together in peace someday.
Galleon's castle is made from the metal we mined, so it's incredibly strong. They nourish us with crackers called Soylent Green.
Soylent Green is people!
That makes them even yummier. I don't see how you could stop the grinding without getting the crap crushed out of you. Sorry. I've always hated humans, even though I didn't know anything about them except what I was told. Now I want to learn more about humans and their ways of life. We must learn about humans and the goddess Athena. Zenobia's words were all lies. I've no need for this picture any longer. Here, take it. Yay! Now we have all three sisters.
Check this out. Check this out.
The grinder is like Kyle, big and slow. We'll reach VII long before Galleon does.
There it is, the grindery!
But how are we supposed to get inside of it? We won't know until we're close enough to look for an entrance. Jess, I know you're still nervous about flying, but you have to bring us in.
I'm not nervous about flying. I'm nervous about whatever defenses this thing has.
No good, Kyle. It's shielded by a magical barrier. Might as well be trying to dig through a mountain with a toothpick. Galleon, you coward. We should have known he was afraid of a fair fight. Excuse me, but as anyone knows the direction in which the grindery is moving? If I'm not mistaken, its current course will take it directly to Athena's tower. No. Galleon created the grindery not to terrorize the land, but to destroy Athena, and their combined power is unquestionably enough to do just that. No, I don't believe it. Athena created our world. Galleon could never hold that kind of power. But even if you're right, Mia, there's nothing we could do to stop it. There is, Jessica, but you have to take us to VII. What? We have to get there before the grindery does. Every second is precious. Come on, Jessica, let's go. Okay.
As you can see, Mother, we don't have any other choice. The only way for us to stop the grinder is to use the true power of VII. You're right, Mia. I'm proud of you for being able to make such a difficult decision. Tell me, Mia, why isn't Nash here to offer his support for you in this darkest hour?
I don't think he has the guts to face you, Lamia.
Kyle! Nash is at the transmission spring helping to evacuate the city. I appreciate his efforts, Jessica, but I believe Kyle's theory also has merit. And I don't blame Nash either. Any respect I once held for him has been lost. Oh, Mother, please don't say that. You know that he made a grave mistake. Enough, Mia. This isn't the time or place to discuss this matter. Alex, please retrieve Nash. Mia, begin your preparations to enter the Silver Spire.
But first, I'm going to retrieve another bromide. Yay, bromide. Getting all my possessions together before the evacuation. Here, can you keep this for me? I'd die if anything happened to it. You ain't getting it back. Okay, this isn't exactly a good place to stop, but I'm gonna have to stop it here. We'll see what happens with VII and the grindery and all that stuff next time.